Happy Tuesday! Thank you for joining us. We hope you are having a great week. We are celebrating the end of July and Minority Mental Health Awareness Month and acknowledging World Day Against Trafficking Persons, and that is observed on July 30th. We do hope you practice some self-care this last Saturday, though, and begin to make it more of a habit if it isn't already in your life. The Summer Olympics are happening now, and we are all dressed like the favorite sport we enjoy watching. I like all the gymnastics events, but I hurt myself doing a somersault over here. Anyway, here at NAMI Wood County, we are getting ready for the Wood County Fair. We hope to see you there. There are some other big changes coming down the pipeline for us. Action Ashley, or Triathlete, I think she's called today, is tuning in now to join us for her last upcoming event. Hi, Ashley.
Hi, Jessica. Just swimming into today's update.
Well, thanks for making the strokes our way.
All right, I have upcoming events. It's a triathlon. I'm going to switch to the bike. All right, so like Jessica mentioned, this week we have the Wood County Fair coming up. Can you believe it's already here? Make sure to stop by our booth. There's going to be lots of great information as well as games, and I heard they're even selling t-shirts. Make sure to check it out. This week on Wednesday is our family support group. It is always the fourth Wednesday of the month. This month it is tomorrow, July 28th, from 6 to 7:30. It's going to be virtual again, so make sure to find that link on our website. Day out at the Toledo Zoo is coming up. It's Tuesday, September 14th. We're going to be meeting at the NAMI offices at 11 a.m. and then heading to the zoo. We hope you can join us for this wild event. Our next education series is that same week, Wednesday, September 15th. The topic is understanding insurance coverage for mental health services. We're going to have a speaker from the Ohio Department of Insurance to talk more about private insurance, as well as speaker from the Wood County Job and Family Services Office to talk about Medicaid. Make sure to mark your calendar for October 1st, which is our annual Afterburn celebration. We're going to have a 5K and 1 mile walk run, chili cook-off, family-friendly games, a community resource fair, a lights in memory ceremony, and general good times. We hope you can make this our biggest and best event yet. Stay tuned for more details, and registration is coming very soon. As always, make sure to visit our website and follow up on social media. And I want to take a moment to thank everyone that has made my time here at NAMI so special. It's been an incredible opportunity to be part of the NAMI organization and to be part of the recovery journeys of so many individuals and families. I hope to be a lifelong advocate and supporter of NAMI. Those are your upcoming events.
Thank you, Ashley. We will miss your News at 2 spirit and your updates for those upcoming events.
I'll become your new frequent watcher, cycling out.
Thank you. Softball Courtney, or Slugger, is bringing us some information about World Day Against Trafficking Persons. Hi.
Hey, I'm ready to go in. All right, so this Friday, July 30th, we will take time to observe World Day Against Trafficking Persons Day. This is an awareness day that highlights the importance of listening to and learning from survivors of human trafficking. Survivors are key actors in the fight against human trafficking and play a crucial role in establishing effective measures to prevent this crime, identifying and rescuing survivors, and supporting them in their road to rehabilitation. Often, this is the topic that we assume is far from home, and it is something that doesn't necessarily affect us here in Wood County. But it is estimated that between 15,000 and 50,000 women and children are forced into sexual slavery in the U.S. every year. And the total number varies widely, as it is very difficult to research. Also, Toledo is said to be the third largest hotspot for human trafficking in the U.S. Human trafficking can be a very devastating and difficult topic to discuss, but it is important that we talk about it and spread awareness. There are many different ways that you can get involved in spreading awareness and help end human trafficking. First, know the signs. Learn red flags and indicators of trafficking, as well as challenge common myths. Next, you can report a tip. You can contact the National Human Trafficking Hotline about concerns about a potential trafficking situation. Spread the word. Share awareness and resources in your community, including that National Human Trafficking Hotline. Think before you shop. Consider how you shop and eat. Who made your clothes? Who prepared your food? You can learn more about what goods may be produced by child or forced labor. Next, you can volunteer locally. Support anti-trafficking organizations in your community. You can help by volunteering, donating, or even helping at an awareness event. The Cocoon is a great organization in our community that helps survivors of sex trafficking and abuse. Stay informed. Stay up to date on reports and news related to human trafficking. You can also register for trainings. The Human Trafficking and Social Justice Institute hosts an annual conference each fall at University of Toledo. You can visit the link in the comments to learn more and register for this conference. And lastly, you can raise your voice. Ask your representatives how they are addressing human trafficking and let them know what your community needs. If you'd like to learn more about real stories of survivors and learn more ways to fight human trafficking, check out the book, Half the Sky, Turning Oppression into Opportunity for Women Worldwide. And then see the links in the comments too for any additional resources mentioned during today's segment. That is all for Did You Know?
Well, thank you for talking about what we can do about trafficking, Courtney. And hey, go get them, Slugger.
I'm ready. Play ball.
Valley Bree is joining us to give a mental health update or a mental health in the news update about our Olympians. Hi, Bree.
Hi, Jessica. A couple weeks ago, you heard me discuss Olympians and their experiences with mental illness and the barriers that they've encountered when seeking help within the Olympic system. Today, I want to expand on this conversation by discussing how Olympic athletes are fighting for their mental health. One action step that has been taken in recent months has been to create the Sports Mental Health Assessment Tool, which is meant for medical professionals to use, and the Sports Mental Health Recognition Tool, designed to help coaches, friends, and families of athletes to identify mental health signs and symptoms. The surveys were created to raise alarms for any signs that athletes might be a harm to themselves or others, and to immediately connect them with the appropriate support. After the United States Olympic and Paralympic Committee began using the screening tool with the USA swimming and soccer teams, Jessica Bartley, the USOPC's first director of mental health services, said that she was surprised by the number of athletes who are identifying as having mental health concerns. About 80 athletes, or 58% of the 165 who filled out the questionnaire, were identified as potentially having a mental health issue, and Bartley called each to see if they were already getting the help that they needed, and if not, they were going to connect them to a new registry of 150 psychologists and therapists that the USOPC launched in April. For the first time, the USOPC has also created a support group for athletes who don't make the team, as well as those who struggle with readjusting to life after retirement. Bartley and her team are also reaching out to athletes every time they experience major life injury or life event that could impact their training or career goals. These are great improvements to the mental health care, or lack thereof, that Olympic athletes were receiving previously. It's important to remember that Olympic athletes carry a significant amount of weight on their shoulders. They are human and they have mental health care needs too. I find it relevant to bring up that, as you may have heard, Simone Biles stepped back from completing the team finals last night due to the emotional toll she was experiencing as a result of the pressure she is under. She feared that if she kept going in the state that she was in, she would injure herself because of the difficulty of the stunts she throws. Despite our desire to see our Olympians do well, we also have to keep in mind that they are real-life people with a real-life need for support. Thanks for listening, and I hope you're all enjoying the Olympics so far.
Thank you for sharing, Bree. And hey, don't forget your sunscreen out there for beach volleyball.
I wouldn't dare.
Swimmer Sherry is sharing some self-care tips in our self-care corner now. Hey, you going to do a double tuck pike for us?
Yes, maybe later on. I just did my reverse 2.5 somersault tuck. So today's self-care, I'm going to talk about individuals living with racial battle fatigue. Racial battle fatigue is a result of race-related stressors that are faced in day-to-day living. Experiencing dismissiveness, demeaning comments, or just being the receiving end of negative looks or body language. It is exhausting keeping yourself positive. I want to share with you some apps. I love my apps. Here's a couple just for you. Shine. It's SHINE. Shine. It is a Black-owned app with 600 guided meditations and morning inspiration texts. Plus, you can customize mental health toolkits and engage in community forums. The Safe Place provides a self-assessment and tips on how to add self-care to your daily life. I want to leave you with a quote from Oprah Winfrey. There is no such thing as failure. Failure is just life trying to move us in another direction. Back to you, Jessica.
Thank you for sharing all your tips, Sherry. We look forward to your demonstration, though.
Yeah.
Thank you for spending a few moments with us today. We hope you have a great week. And until next week.